My name is Tony Lawless. I'm an amputee. The DRG device gave me my life back. So before my amputation, I was very active. I mountain biked, I fished, I ride a motorcycle, I skied. I was a chef working 60 to 80 hours a week. I sprained my ankle. The arthritis got into all those joints. The 21 bones in the front of my foot pretty much fused on their own. So I was pretty much immobile. I was taking 12 to 15 Vicodin ES a day and drinking, and finally told my doctor I got to do something because I'm killing myself. And he said, well, we can't fuse your foot because it's pretty much fused anyways from the arthritis. The best thing to do is cut it off. So in January of 2000, I cut off my leg.
When I first met Tony, it was about 10 years ago, and I skied with him for about half a day. We went back to the main adaptive headquarters, and we were sitting around talking, and Tony pulls off his leg. And I was, how did you ski that well and you're an amputee? I had no idea. And a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago, he started having a lot of pain with his amputated leg, and so bad, in fact, that he could no longer ski.
The pain from my amputation started to get really bad with a neuroma on the bottom of my stump. So they decided to do a revision. After my revision surgery, the nerve pain became much worse. I tried medication, I tried cream, I tried acupuncture. Because I couldn't get the relief, I started to do more research and came across the DRG, which has really changed my life.
So a candidate for dorsal root ganglion stimulation would be someone who has focal pain in a body part. There's a gate that the DRG itself has where it lets through too many signals when the person has pain. So with DRG stimulation, what's very special about it is we send a signal of our own to turn that gate back on so that the signals that shouldn't be getting to the brain no longer get there. Post-amputee syndrome is something that patients have never had a treatment for. Up until about 50 years ago, the most cutting-edge treatment was actually hitting the stump with a mallet. And now with the advent of dorsal root ganglion stimulation, this is something that's given these patients a whole new outlook on life because they had pretty much nothing. So now with DRG stimulation, these patients are really, really excited to have something different.
We were planning on just doing a 2-day trial. So I went down, he put the battery in my back. I left his office and walked for 5 miles around Central Park with my wife, probably never not smiling. And for the first time in 10 years, was relatively pain-free. So I came back the next morning and he said, so what do you think? I said, I don't need another day with this. I'm set. I want the device put in. It was life-changing. It was really, it's great to be on 2 feet again.
He went from someone hard driving but frustrated to someone just incredibly happy and pumped about the sport again.
Since he's now had the implant, I gotta say it's like skiing with a little kid again. His enthusiasm is over the top, and when we're ready to call it a day, Tony's looking around going, just one more.
It's not a situation where we have to call him up. It's a situation where he's calling us up to get us on the slopes.
It was just night and day. The pain was gone, he's back on the mountain, he's skiing 2 skis, he's ripping it up, and it's all thanks to the device that has been implanted.
I now hike, which I could do very little of prior to that. I ride a mountain bike, started whitewater kayaking this year. My advice is go do the trial. It's not invasive, it's an outpatient thing. They hook the battery up to you, you'll walk out the door and you figure it out if it works. It's been a game changer and a life changer for me. My quality of life is greatly improved. Can't thank Abbott enough for having this product available for people like me.
This story reflects one person's experience. Not everyone will experience the same results. Talk to your doctor about the benefits and risks of your treatment options. Abbott does not provide medical services or advice. The placement of a neurostimulation system requires surgery, which exposes patients to certain risks. Complications such as infection, swelling, bruising, and possibly the loss of strength or use in an affected limb or muscle group, e.g. paralysis, are possible. Additional risks such as undesirable changes in stimulation may occur over time. Be sure to talk to your doctor about the possible risks associated with neurostimulation.